was Sakura, or Cherry Blossoms. It's a Japanese folk song, and it's the first song in the Suzuki bass book 2. Many students have asked why it starts with 4 bars of rest, and you'll see in the piano part, if you ever look at that, if you ever play with the piano accompaniment, that there is a piano part during those 4 bars. Now, a few things that I would like people to notice is the changes in dynamics and how I create those with the distribution of my bow, that I use less bow as I get quieter and more bow as I get louder. And also, for quieter dynamics, it is easier to create those in the upper half, but between the middle and the tip, than closer to the frog, in some instances. And I've done my best to demonstrate that with my playing here. A few things to point out. We go across to the A and the D strings in the 5th measure rather than shifting down. And what I like to do at the end with my bow distribution is play that 8th note A, starting 2/3 or so of the way out on the bow, so that for the half note B flat that is also marked crescendo, I have lots of bow on the up bow to create that. And then the slurred E to D, I use the entire bow because that's the top of the crescendo, and I want to get to the tip to have the entire bow to use on the up bow B flat, which should be at the highest dynamic level of that sequence of that measure 17 and 18. I want to be able to use the whole bow for it and sustain the dynamic level, and then use a slower bow and maybe move up toward the bridge a little bit and slow the bow down to create the diminuendo to niente in the last measure.